Hi everyone, I'm Janneke and this is my channel Books and Stitches where I sometimes talk about books, but mainly lately it's just been Flosstubes and even that has been kind of missing. If you follow me, you may have noticed I've not been around for the last few months. I will explain why in a bit, but first I want to thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. I always love seeing all of your comments. It's really motivating and nice and makes me feel like all happy. So thank you so much. If you're new, also thank you for checking me out. This video will be a bit different from my norm, but thank you so much for giving it a chance. So yeah, I've not really been around lately. I've been in a big slump, both stitching wise as just life wise. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I suffer a lot from chronic fatigue, and the last few months it's just been a lot worse. So I've been sleeping a lot. I've been just listlessly doing nothing a lot. I feel like I'm kind of getting a handle on it again. So hopefully it will be on the up and up, but I'm not sure how to film a video at the moment. So I'm gonna try doing at least this video a bit more vlog style. I don't know if I'll keep doing that or if that's just a one-off thing, but for now I think that is what's best for me. So I'm not going to show you everything I've worked on the last month in the last couple of months, because I just cannot right now. I will at some point, hopefully in this video, show you Aurora by Dimensions because I finished that one in the last couple of months. I don't have it on hand now, but I will grab it at some point and show it to you. But besides that, I will just show you the projects as I'm working on them. And then you can see the progress if you've seen my past videos. And if not, you can just see a start point and what I do this month. So at the moment, I'm working on 2 projects. I have 8 total, I believe. If you're new here, I think I have 8 total. It might be 9. I'm pretty sure it's 8. Either way, I'm working on 2 at the moment. Since the start of June, so that's a couple days now, I've decided to try and do 50 stitches a day on my 6 project. So this is where I'm at right now. I am a couple days behind already, but I am catching up. I will show you the whole thing when I move the hoop, but it's just black border. It's not the most interesting, which is why I decided to just do 50 a day. This is what it will look like. And yeah, I'm just focusing on the black border. It is by Taylor and Cromwell. The black border is not a part of the chart. It's 6 separate charts, but I'm doing it as one, including a black border. So yeah, just doing 50 a day on that. And I don't know if I'll show you every day. I probably won't. I'll probably just show you whenever I move the hoop. But yeah, I'm very happy doing that this way. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. Like I said, I'm already a bit behind because I had 2 non-stitching days in June so far. So it's the 6th right now. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I'm catching up a bit right now. I've done my 50 for today and I'm hoping to do at least 50 more to catch up with one of the 2 missing days. And I'll just do another 50 some other day. And my main project right now is my In This House Mickey piece, which I'm doing for my sister. I'm doing a rotation of 2,000 stitches on this piece. So if you've watched me before, I used to have days I worked on a piece and then switching to the other. But because of the slump I've been in, there have been days where I've just not been stitching at all or barely any stitching gets done. And I felt really bad about leaving a project with only like a couple stitches in it, like 100 stitches or so. So I've decided to instead just not worry about the month and the days I work on it, but work on a certain stitch count. So for most of my project, that's 1,000. For this one, because it's a gift, it is 2,000. So again, I will show you the whole thing once I have it out of the hoop. But I've done about 1,000 of it already, so I'm halfway in the rotation for this one, and I'm doing all the black. So this is where I'm starting right now. I just need to finish this A, and then this needs to say takes. So I need to T-A-K, and then I'm moving the hoop, and then I will show you the whole thing. So yeah, I need about 1,000 more in this. I think like 800 something or 900 something more. And then I will switch to a different project and I will show that to you. But what I don't think I mentioned, because I didn't know it yet last time I worked on this project, is that I started this the wrong way around. So instead of having the piece horizontal when I started it, I had the fabric vertical, which means at the top and the bottom there's now a lot of border, and at the sides there's none. It fits, but I was already like a third of the way through with the piece, like I was at 30 something percent when I noticed it. So I decided I wouldn't restart it. I just counted to make sure it fits, and it does. I have both of the like far borders done now because I focused on getting those done to make 100% sure. But there's no border. Like the fabric, it ends right here. There's nothing here, so it's like this much on the sides. So that is very annoying. But I've done the most outer part in the black now, so at least it fits. And I will just struggle a bit more with framing it, but that's okay. Yeah, I am not loving all the black because both of them are only black, but I'm not hating it as much as I thought I was either. I think it really helps that this at least still makes me count the letters because it's not just up and down in one color, and it helps that I'm only doing 50 or sometimes 100 if I'm catching up on this one. So yeah, I'm actually really excited because I'm nearly done with all the black on this one. I won't finish it this rotation because I still need like about 2,000 stitches of black, and I'm only putting in about 1,000 of this. But next time I work on this, I will finish all the black and start adding some colors. So that is very exciting. This project is like majority black, as you can see. So I think the next color, the most amount of stitches is like 300 or something. I don't know it from the top of my head, but something like that. Something else that is new since the last time I saw you is that I got a tablet. Just like a regular tablet, nothing like super special. But I am now using Pedigree for this, so I will be able to show you maybe a bit more, or like look up some stats a bit more, because I have my notes on this as well. I used to only have that on my phone, and I film on my phone, so hopefully I'll be able to tell you a bit more going forwards. But yeah, I will update you. I don't know if I'll update you tonight or tomorrow morning, or just maybe a couple days from now when I finish the rotation. I don't know yet. We will see how I do this, but I think this will be a nice way to get back into filming. And I'm not sure yet if this will be how I do it from now on, or if I will just do this for now to catch up on everything and then do it monthly again, or once I finish my rotation or something. We'll see. If you do have like a preference on watching, let me know in the comments. I will definitely take that into account. Like I said, this is mainly just to catch up on the months I've missed and just to get back into it. But yeah, I'll see what I like most, but I also think it's really important to know what you guys like most. So if you're like, you watch my videos all the time and you notice like, oh, I really do prefer when you just film a video at the end of the month, let me know, please. And I will make sure to, I can't promise I will do it, but I will definitely take it into account. And I likely will do that if people like that more. But yeah, at least now while I'm catching up on not filming for like 2 or 3 months, this is the way I'm doing it, and we shall see what both of us like better. So I will see you in the next clip. I'm hoping to film like daily to like at least quickly show you what I did, but it might just be once I switch projects or something. We'll see. Hi all, this is gonna be a really quick update because it's kind of late and I'm really tired. I didn't do too many stitches today because I was gone most of the day for work, and then when I got back I was really tired, as I said. But I am moving the hoop, so I wanted to show it all to you. So I've done only about 80 stitches today, but I did finish the section within the hoop, and you can see how small the border is because I got it the wrong way around. So I mean, it fits, and just struggle framing it. I'll figure something out when it gets to that point. It looks like I have more on this side, but that is because there will be stuff here that is not black, and I'm only doing the black right now. So yeah, I just wanted to show you where I'm at with it. And I will move the hoop. I think I'm gonna do this section before I go down, because there are some more words to finish, like some phrases that I've started already. So yeah, I think I'll move the hoop there. I've done about 80 or so stitches today. Don't know how much more I'll get in today, maybe like another 50 or so, but I am really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. But yeah, I'm happy that I finished everything in the hoop. That took a while because there's more stitching in this than it looks like. So, and sometimes it gets quite boring to do letters. I really enjoyed doing Elsa, other than it being so close to the frame. The next section will only have words, sadly enough. I've noticed, I've learned throughout doing this, and that I don't really love stitching words, which is a shame because I do love those projects. I have another one with a lot of words that I am working on. That is a Sabrina Carpenter piece. That's a musician, if you don't know, but I have a custom piece from one of her albums which has a lot of lyrics on it, which I love the piece. But yeah, I've learned that I don't really love stitching words that much. But I do love the way those pieces with lots of words look. So we'll figure it out. I'll update you at some point tomorrow or in the next few days. And yeah, you'll see more of this. Hi, it is now the 7th of June. I ended up getting a little bit more stitching in yesterday, but not much, not really worth showing. I ended up with 140 stitches yesterday, which is not as much as I would have liked, but first days are like my work days, so I usually don't get much stitching in. But I am moving the hoop again. So far today, I've gone about 290 stitches in, a little less, and I have finished this section that I was working on. So I'm not done yet with my rotation. I think I still need about 500 more stitches, so I am moving the hoop. I think I'll move it over here because I like working from right to left. But yeah, I just wanted to show you where I'd gone to before I moved the hoop. I don't know if I'll get much more done today because it is getting kind of late and I am getting tired, and also the light is kind of disappearing. So maybe, maybe not. Either way, I will show you again probably tomorrow. I don't really have much to say at this moment. I wasn't planning on filming a clip tonight at all, but yeah, I'm moving the hoop, so I figured I would show you before it is all hooped up again. Yeah, so this is a really short clip, but the next one will probably be longer. Hi, it is the 9th, I think. I don't know. It's one day further than the last clip. I was gone for most of the day. I went to a musical and it was super fun. And I did not expect to get any stitching in today, but I actually got in quite a bit. Not as much as I would usually do on like a free day, but I only stitched in the evening a bit, and I ended up getting 204 stitches in. So this is what it looks like now. You can really see Disney, the word forming, and I've done the tail of Ariel. Part of this was already done from yesterday, but I finished it off, and yeah, I am enjoying this. Tomorrow will be the last day I work on it because I only need another 160 stitches into this, and then I will be swapping whips. I don't know what I'm swapping to yet. I really want to ask for your opinion, but obviously by the time you see this video, I'll have already worked on the next whip, so that is not possible. So I can't do that, which I'm actually quite sad about because I think that would be so much fun to just have you decide what I work on. I might try and figure out a way to have that work. I don't really use Instagram a lot. I think that would probably be the best way, right? Like a poll on like an Instagram story, but I barely use Instagram. I don't think I've touched it in months. But yeah, maybe I'll try and be more active on there. We'll see. But yeah, I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying seeing the progress come together. So yeah, another 160 stitches into this, and then my 200 stitch rotation is done, and then I have another 1,000 or so, 900-ish black stitches left on this before I can move on to other colors, but that is all for the next rotation of this whip. I have, oh, sorry. Okay, hopefully that got edited out. If not, you'll see my face real close, which is not the intention, but I have to grab something. I have these little cards with my like goals for the rotations on there. So I know I started this video not at the beginning of a rotation, so I figured I would just like let you know what I've already worked on for this rotation. So I have 1500 stitches in a kit, which I've already done. You have not seen that kit at all yet because I finished Aurora since the last time and then I started this kit. So I think 1500 is also the total amount that's on there. I don't think I've done it twice, touched it twice yet, but it is a Riolis kit and it's called Festival in Cappadocia, I believe. It's definitely a project that depicts Cappadocia. I have family from that area of Turkey, so yeah, when I saw it, I just wanted it, and I got it for my birthday from my brother like last year or so. So yeah, definitely time to start it. I've more kits than I can ever stitch. I think I don't even have that many, but they're like big. So yeah, I work on one kit at a time, and that is the one I'm currently working on. So that is one whip in my rotation that I've already done for this rotation. So you won't see this video. I'm planning on at least like showing you where I'm at. So for next vlog or the next update fits, whichever I end up doing, you'll have like a starting point. But yeah, I've already worked on that for this rotation. Then there's Ariel, which is a Make It Pink project by, the artwork is by Hannah Alexander. It's like a really big, well, basically the Disney Princess Ariel in like a dress, not as a mermaid. I've done 1,000 stitches on that. That is my goal for that one. It'll take forever until it's finished, but that's the case with all my projects. And then Sabrina, which is a custom piece I had designed by Taylor and Cromwell. They have these poster style pieces that are usually inspired by either a movie or a musical, I believe. And I asked if they could make one inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's album, Emails I Can't Send. So that is that piece, and that is 1,000 as well. So those I already worked on this rotation, so you won't see them in this vlog, except maybe me just holding them up and showing them, but I won't work on them this vlog. But the pieces that are still on there is my fairy tale collage, which is 9 different soda stitch pieces that I like put together into one big piece. I want to do a block on that. So that's the only one that doesn't have a stitch count, because I noticed when I was doing my working on it for a certain amount of days rather than a certain amount of stitches that I really disliked it when I didn't have like a block finished at the end of it. So for this one, I want to do either 2 border blocks, because those are like smaller, or the big block in the middle of the pieces. So yeah, that is the goal for that. I think I'm about to start Peter Pan, which I don't love, because I honestly also wanted to hear your opinion on something about in Peter Pan, and I can't ask that because this video is not up before then. So I might end up starting a different fairy tale instead. I'm not sure yet. I might do that, so you can still give me your opinion on the Peter Pan block, but I will decide that when I work on it. Then there's also the Mermaids of the Seasons by Bella Filipina. I want to do 1,000 stitches into that each rotation. I haven't done that yet either. And my really, really big Disney piece. It is Mickey as artist. I think I got it from Zanna Cross Stitch, and it is huge. It's my really big full coverage. I want to do 3,000 stitches in that, just because otherwise you won't see any progress. So this is my biggest one. My biggest like stitch count goal. But yeah, I just watched her name used to be Tracy's Craft House. I can never remember what her new channel name is. Tracy. I think it might be World of Stitches now. Anyway, I would Tracy, if I remember to, I will link her below. She has started the same piece as me, and I think she started it at the end of last year or the beginning of this year, and she just put in like 4,000 stitches. I'm like a month behind on Flosstube, by the way, so at the point where you see this, she might be way further ahead already. But yeah, she just put in like 4,000 more stitches in it, and it looks so good. She started in the bottom left corner instead of the bottom right, that like I did. So she's working on this Dalmatian, and yeah, it just looks amazing. I wish I had it on me to show you like what it will look like, but you'll see it at some point in this vlog, I promise. So yeah, one of those three I will start working on tomorrow. I don't know which one yet, and you can't choose for me. So I'll probably just like shovel them and pull one out. But we'll do that when it's actually time to work on it. I still need to put in 160 more stitches on the Disney piece. And I really wish I could do that tonight because I'm actually really in a mood to stitch. But I really need to go to bed because otherwise I will not get anything done tomorrow. So yeah, I think that will be it for this part. I also might not put my whole rotation in a vlog. It kind of depends on how long they'll get, because I might just split it up into like multiple vlogs. Like maybe I'll post a video a week or every 2 weeks while I do vlogging style, just so they don't get like an enormous. Or I need to just film less often, because nowadays I'm like filming daily basically. So obviously you'll have more clips than when I just film when I pull out a whip. This is all like experimental. I used to just do end of the month videos, and I did enjoy that, but it did feel kind of like pressure, like I have to film this day and I can't stitch on them before I film, which obviously is not real. I can stitch on something and just tell you like, oh, this got another day in May when I filmed an April wrap up or whatever. But I did feel that, so I think this might be a bit easier, but I don't know yet. It also depends on what I end up liking more and what you end up liking more, because obviously if you all are like, I don't want to watch you talk for like an hour about random stuff as thoughts enter your mind, I'd rather just watch your wrap up where you still kind of ramble sometimes, but at least it's more concise, I guess. Or yeah, let me know what you prefer. Really, that's going to be the major selling point on what type of video I end up posting. I need to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed, which is why I'm rambling right now, but I really need to, because otherwise I'm not getting anything done tomorrow. So let's just do it. I'll see you tomorrow when I finish my rotation on my gift piece, and I will start on one of the other free whips that I told you about. Yeah, see you then. Hi everyone, it is now the 10th of June. I feel like I am way more zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why. That's a little bit better, but I still feel like very zoomed in. I'll figure it out for next clip. For now, we'll just deal with it. It's the 10th of June, as I said. I did not end up getting much stitching done at all yesterday because I ended up falling asleep. So with today, I also haven't gotten any stitching done. Well, a little bit of stitching done right now. I finished 160 I was missing. So I've done 2,000 stitches on this. I think I did a total of 2,008. But this is where it's at now. This will be my end point for now. I was really happy I could finish Disney and House, like the words, which is what I finished those words today. I needed to finish the D, and I think I was missing the U and part of the O at the beginning of today. So, but yeah, this is the end points. There's no border, but that's okay. We'll figure that out on we frame it. It fits. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the end point real quick. Let me look at the stats. Like I said, I did 2008 this rotation. I have done a total of 5,554, and I'm now at 51.96%. So a little over halfway done, which is really cool. And we're nearly done with the black. There are 933 stitches left in black. So next time we work on it, or I work on it, I will definitely be finishing the black. So I am gonna hopefully stitch a bit more today, but that is it for this piece. And I wanted to show you the start point for the next one. So my next piece is gonna be my Mickey as Artist, which is really big. I ended up watching Tracy's videos yesterday. I think I've mentioned her in this video already, that she's also doing this project, and she's starting in the bottom left corner, and she did like a ton of it in her last, well, I watched her video from like 3 videos ago, so not her last video, but I'm catching up on Flosstube slowly. But she did so many stitches in that video, and I was really excited to work on mine again, so that's why I ended up picking up this one. So this is the start point. I've not done any stitching yet. I did already like pull out the thread, but I've not done a stitch in it yet, so this is the beginning. My goal for this one is 3,000 stitches, which is the biggest one because this piece in general is just really big. I don't know how it's like, there it is. So yeah, if I don't, I'll never get anything finished, so that's why this one has the really big stitch count, but this is the starting point. So it's not a very interesting part of the design, it's just a staircase, but that also needs to happen, and it does at least go really quickly because there's not that much ninja stitches. There's still a lot of confetti, but I love doing confetti. That's fine as long as I can like finish a thread. I would prefer confetti over big blocks of color because I tend to get kind of not bored, but I struggle to concentrate if I just do one color up and down and up and down. I like having to count little gaps in between, like here. But yeah, there's not a lot of ninja stitching in this area, so it does go really quickly because of that. Yeah. So this is where I'm at. I've done Dumbo, I've done part of Snow White. I've done a little Dalmatian here. I've done one of the dwarfs. I think this is Happy, but I'm not sure about that. I would have to look at the whole piece to figure out which is which. I think this is either Happy or Sneezy, because Sneezy doesn't really look sneezy on the like projects. I think I can't really tell them apart unless I like actually look up their clothing and stuff. And I did these like cute little animals. I think this is from Chip and Dale, and the bunny and the squirrel I think are just like a cute bunny and squirrel, maybe from like Snow White or Bambi or something. Oh wow, my hair is a mess. I got rained on a lot like an hour or so ago, so it's, yeah, that's why. Anyway, I will be stitching now. This is where I'm starting. I will see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, it is the 13th now. It's been a couple days, I think, since my last updates. I'm not sure exactly how many stitches I've done, but I've done a total of around 800, and I finished this page. So yeah, you can now see this page is all complete, which is so nice. So I'm gonna be moving up, I think, and doing this page, or starting it at least, because I haven't reached my 3,000 stitches yet. So that is very exciting because, well, at first there is still like the stairway banister, that's the word I'm looking for. Above that, you get the start of Pocahontas, so you will, around here, we'll start seeing a bit of Pocahontas's dress and arm coming in. And also there are like 2 birds here, which I don't think will be very clear because they're like super tiny, but that will be something interesting to stitch. Probably very many ninja stitches just because it is so small. It'll be kind of like the little mouse atop of Dumbo's hat. Again, it's not very clear, and there was a lot of ninja stitches, but it's still nice that it's there. So yeah, there will be 2 like birdies here as well, like a purple one and I think a blue one or a green one. I'm not sure anymore. But that is what I'm going to be starting with. I have also moved the hoop for 6. I forgot to show you when it was moved, but I finished like this length and now I've started here. I am currently up to date with 50 stitches a day. I had like not stitched on it for almost a week, but today I did 300 to get all caught up again. So yeah, I'm very happy with that 50 stitches a day because you can really see the progress coming together. Like this is nearly the first piece is like nearly done already. I mean, there's still a lot here, but you can like see it closing in, and once this is done I'm like halfway done with the border, which is so exciting. So yeah, I'm hoping I can finish the border this year by doing 50 stitches a day, but I have no idea how many stitches are in the border, so I have no idea if that will take like a couple of months, all year, maybe more. Maybe I'll have to work on it like throughout the next year as well. I have no idea, but yeah, it's nice that it's like coming together. So that is my little updates for now. I will update you again probably once I reach my 3,000 stitches on Disney. I think that might work better, but I might also just update you like daily. I have no idea. This is all just like whenever I'm in the mood for it or I move the hoop basically. But yeah, this is again the page finish, which is so cool. And while it's out of the hoop, let me also show you its entirety. I nearly can't anymore. It's kind of too big to do while I'm sitting here, but yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm very happy with it. So see you in the next clip. Hey all, I am really tired right now, so this clip might be like completely incomprehensible, but I just reached my 3,000 stitches on my Disney piece, so I figured I would show it anyway, because otherwise I'm afraid I will forget. So it is the 22nd of June right now. It took me a bit longer to get to the 3,000 than I wanted to. Let me check how long it ended up taking. Yeah, so it took almost 2 weeks to get there, and only one of those days was no stitching at all. But yeah, it's a big number. It's my biggest one in my rotation, so the ones after this will go quicker. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. You'll have seen in a previous clip when I moved the hoop, so I finished this page as well, but you'll have seen that. And this is where I'm at now. I'm loving it. I'm now, or when I stopped, I was working on this. This will be a bird, which is a lot slower, but also really fun after all the browns and beiges. So this is what it looks like now. It's pretty cool, I think. This is the entirety. You'll have seen that already in a previous clip, but you know, just quickly. I can't see if you can see it or not, but hopefully you can. I'm not removing the hoop from this until the page is finished. It's just gonna go in the bag with the hoop and all. But yeah, this is it. There's one more page above this, and then I'll have reached the top, which is very exciting. But we'll see that in another video. This is, let me check my total. I did 3,006 stitches on it this rotation, because the goal is 3,000, but I'll just finish the threads. So I got 6 stitches extra, and I am now at a total of 75,813, which is 11.43%. So we're past the 10%. I think we were already past the 10% when I started, because I don't think this is a full percent. But yeah, it is about 0.5%, I think. So this is what it looks like. I don't know from the top of my head which pieces are still in my rotation that I will be starting tomorrow. I think my fairy tale collage is one, and I know there's a second one, maybe the mermaids, but I'm not sure. Since I'm really tired right now, I figured I'll just work on 6 because I'm a couple days behind on that, and then tomorrow morning we'll start a new piece in the rotation. So there will be a clip tomorrow morning where I show you the starting point of whatever project is up next. We'll find out together in the morning. Yeah, I am way too tired right now, so I'm gonna stop. I'll probably do some mindless stitching on 6 because it's just black back and forth, and then hopefully catch up on that and then go to bed, but we'll see. I might not catch up yet. I'm a couple days behind now, but at least get closer to being caught up. I do still want to get the 50-ish a day, to get like 1,500 a month, and like really speed that along. I'm hoping that if I keep that up, I will have finished the border by the end of the year, but I have no idea how many stitches that is, so I have no idea if that's true or not. So we'll see. I'll at least get a lot further. Yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, I'm back. It is the 23rd, I think. It's the day after the last clip. It's the morning. I just had a shower and I'm ready to start the day. I'm not really feeling very motivated at all today, so I don't know. I've probably got quite a bit of stitching in because I don't really want to do anything else and I tend to procrastinate by stitching. But yeah, I am gonna be working on my fairy tale collage. It is 9 different soda stitch patterns that I've put together as one. I'm changing the colors of the borders to be consistent throughout to make it more of a whole. Yeah, so for this rotation, so for this video, you will be seeing this and the Bella Filipina Mermaids, but last night I asked my mom if she wanted to choose if I worked on fairy tales or mermaids. That's like all she knew about them. I don't know if she even knew which whips belonged with which, because I don't know how familiar she is with all my projects, but she chose fairy tales, so that's what we're going to be working on. My goal for fairy tales is a block. So in this case, I am starting the Peter Pan section. Let me show you the whole piece. I hope you can see it. I really need to go film somewhere else when I show you these big pieces so I can like step backwards. But hopefully it all fits. But I finished Cinderella the last time, so I don't think you've seen that finished yet if you follow me, because of my long break with videos. But I have finished Cinderella, which is very pretty. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I am now going to be working on the Peter Pan section. I still need to print those pages out. I do need to remember to do that because otherwise I don't know where the back stitching goes. But my goal for these sections is just to do a block, and in case of the border, that means technically 2 blocks. It means like one of these little square blocks and this like rectangular one. And yeah, that's my goal for the rotation. I'm still not completely sure what I want to do about this block, because when I first imagined this pattern, I was thinking of maybe keeping this border the dark blue because it's in the middle and like the night sky, and everything else is the pink. And I'm still not sure if I want to keep it the dark blue or have it be the pink, but I think I'll just stitch it in a dark blue, and if I don't like how it looks with the rest, I'll just rip it out and stitch it again in the pink. But I think for now I'll just stitch it in a dark blue, because I think that would be nice. Let me know your thoughts as well, because I'm super unsure about that. But I think maybe that's nice because it's like the night sky and it's the middle of the piece. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll do the blue for now, and I think if I don't like it, I'll change it. I can rip it out and do it again at some point. But for now, I think we'll just do the blue. So yeah, it's pretty full coverage heavy, the Peter Pan section. So I don't know how much stitching is in there, but I will be doing this little moon and this like boat with the crocodile. That's the goal. And I don't know if, I think maybe it's sharper if you don't see me. Hopefully you can see it sharper. I will print out the cover picture at some point so that you can see it better. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. It is on, I think it's just 14 count and antique white maybe. It's like a white, but not like a bright white, but it's like the basic kind, because this was one of the first things I started. It's just DMC 2/1. yeah, I don't think there's anything special about this to tell you about. And I don't know. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with clips yet. This video is a whole mess of everything and nothing. I have no idea how long it ends up being either. What I'm thinking right now is that after this video, for this video, I will just do the fairy tale on the mermaids and then edit and post it. But I think after this, I will either go back to just filming a wrap up once I've done like my rotation, which used to be monthly, but now is just stitch count. So just once I've worked on every project, I will post a video showing what I've done, or I might do like a vlogs, but have them be weekly, so the videos don't get super long. So I'll just like film a clip most days of like, hey, this is where I'm starting, this is where I'm ending, and then just post it like once a week. I'm not sure. Yeah, please do let me know if you have a preference of like what you like to watch, because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, I need to get back into it, and this video is helping both with getting back into filming and getting back into stitching, because I'm stitching more since I filmed this as well. So I'm happy with that, but I don't know how it's gonna go after this video. So yeah, please let me know your preference. Do you like these like vlog-like clips where I just show you what I've worked on? And if you do you want it to be like a long video like this where I just show you maybe every time I change whips or move the hoop? Or do you like prefer shorter videos where I just like show you what I've done in a week? Or do you just don't like the vlog-like clips and prefer my old style? Like, yeah, I'm sure if you're watching this, you have a preference. So let me know, please. I'm just gonna go do some stitching now because I don't want to think and I don't want to do anything, and stitching is perfect for that. So I will see you in the next clip, which I don't know when that will be. Either it will be at the end of today / tomorrow morning when I show you what I did today and my start print for tomorrow, or it will just be once I have finished the blocks and am moving on to the Bella Filipina cell. But you'll find out with me. Hi, this is just gonna be a real quick update because it is really hot and I can't think straight in this heat. We're having a bit of a heat wave and I don't do well with heat. It's been about 4 days, I think, since I last filmed. It is the 26th right now, and this is where I'm currently at on my fairy tale piece. I wanted to show you what it looked like before backstitching, but I am missing 2 of the colors. So 1 color in the crocodile is missing and 1 color in the boat is missing, which is super annoying. I will be going into town tomorrow, so I'm planning on going by the like craft store. They do have a tiny section of cross stitch, but they also regularly are missing certain DMCs. So most of the time when I go to buy DMCs, they don't have what I need, or like if I need like 5, they'll miss like 1 or 2. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they at least have the 2 I need for this project. I have like 5 or 6 that I want to buy, but hopefully they at least have those 2. And then yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Other than those 2 colors, it still needs the back stitching. And right now I've done about 1200 stitches in it. It's like 1194, I think. Something around there at least. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So the crocodile especially is still missing like quite a lot. The boat is missing a little bit, but it's less noticeable. It's just like tiny spots. The crocodile is having a lot of white. That should be a dark green. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get those threads tomorrow. If I don't, I will be switching projects to my mermaids and just finishing this next time I work on it. Hopefully by then I will have the threads, but we'll see tomorrow if they have them in store or not. I hope they do, because then I can finish those 2 colors and then do the back stitching. Because the stitch patterns have a lot of back stitching, and the back stitching really makes them. So yeah, I am very excited to show you what it looks like with back stitching. But I mean, obviously I need to finish all the cross stitching first. So And this is what it looks like with the blue border. I don't know if I like it. I don't think I do, but I also really want to see what it looks like when like the Peter Pan block is complete. So my plan is to do the blue border in its entirety, and then just see if I like it or not. And if I don't, I will rip it out and do it again in the pink. But I think with like the entire block, it will look pretty, but I'm not sure. So do let me know your opinion on that. But I will probably film at some point tomorrow. I do have to work tomorrow, so I won't have a lot of energy. I don't usually get much stitching done on Thursdays, but yeah, if I do stitch, I will film either to show you what it looks like before and after backstitch, or to show you my starting point on Mermaids. Yeah, see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, it is the Friday and we're in a new place. We're in front of my bookcase because that is also where I keep my cross stitch projects. So first I will show you where I left off with the Peter Pan because I have finished that section. And then I want to show you my start for Mermaids, but also a couple of my other projects that I believe I haven't shown in this video, just so you're all caught up for whatever the next video will be. So this is the Peter Pan section. It is so cute. It is, I don't remember the exact number anymore, but it's around 1400-ish stitches. And yeah, it's a little boat and a little crocodile and a little moon. And it's very cute. I love it. I can't wait to work on it again. Here's what it looks like so far. So that is project number 1. Then I got a new project bag. It is a small one from Urban Style on Etsy because they were really cute. Look at all the cute little kitties on there. So I'm probably going to put my Sabrina Carpenter in this one because that is currently sharing with 6. But yeah, we'll get to that at some point. I only got it like yesterday. So this is my Disney, and you've seen that one. Speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, I don't think I've worked on that in this video, so let's show it real quick. This is what it will look like. And this is what it looks like now. So I'm not going to work on it this video, but I just wanted to show you so that, you know, if when I work on it next, you'll be a bit familiar with it. You'll have seen what I did in the months I didn't film. So that's just real quick. I'm not gonna focus on that too much. Then did I include my Disney piece, my gift piece? I can't remember if that's in here or not. So either that is in this video and you've already seen it and talked about it lots, or it's not, in which case I will just show it really quick. This is where I'm at so far. I'm working on all the black. I messed up starting it, so I have barely any border because the fabric should have been like this, but it fits and that's what's most important. This is a gift for my sister when it's finished. So again, I'm not going into any details right now. This is just in case I didn't include it in this video, so you can quickly see what I worked on in the couple months that I didn't manage to film. And also I want to get to my Aurora piece. Ariel by Make It Pink. Don't think I worked on that either, but I don't remember what I worked on in this video. This is a really big one, so it takes a bit of time to unfold, but this is where I'm at with it right now. So I'm quite far, but there's still a lot more to go. I really want to finish the bottom of her dress, but it's such like big blocks of the same color. But I think I'm gonna try and focus on that. But sometimes I want to work on the top just because there's more interesting things, more color changes, less just big blocks of one color. Because there's like, I don't know, sometimes like 1,000 stitches of just the one color. Then this is my new kit, which you definitely haven't seen yet because it was a new start in the time that I didn't film. It is Festival of Cappadocia by Riolis. I only have a tiny start on it. I think I have like 1500-ish stitches, but this is what it looks like so far. So you can see the like balloons start to take shape. There needs to be some back stitching to connect the balloon with the basket. But yeah, this is it. Just everything kits. I got this on my birthday a little over like a year and a half ago. And yeah, I started it in the last month or two when I finished Aurora, which I think we have finally reached, which is the main reason I I decided to film this, because I wanted to show you my finished Aurora, because I never managed to do that yet. Because I finished it in like my hiatus, I guess. So this is what she looks like. She's so pretty. Oh, I don't know why there is frets there. But yeah, this is her. This was a beast to actually stitch. This is my oldest whip, or was my oldest whip. I started this when I was like 11 or 10 or so, and it was way too difficult for me, and I quickly gave up. And then I restarted it a couple of years ago, and now it is finished. I really focused a lot on it this year and last year because I wanted to get it done. There is couching and backstitching and French knots in this. I did not enjoy couching, but I do think it looks incredible. So definitely think it's worth it, but it's just so slow going. Yeah, she looks beautiful. So I think this is a retired kit by Dimensions. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know Viking Stitches, who has also started this, like had to go through quite a bit of trouble to get the kits. So I was wondering if you guys would be interested in getting the pattern. So I obviously don't have the fabric anymore. I still have some thread, but not enough for the entire project. But I do have the pattern, so I could give that away if anyone would be interested in that. However, I can't currently really afford shipping. So you would have to be willing to pay for the shipping yourself to wherever you live. So just something to keep in mind, to think about if you would be interested in getting this. I don't know, include polar bear in your comment, I guess, or just say you would be interested in it. Yeah, I'm not gonna stitch it again. I don't have any use for the pattern anymore, so I would be willing to send this off to someone. Obviously it is used, but I don't think I marked the pattern at all. Maybe a tiny bit in the beginning, but then that would be only a really small section. Yeah, there are like a couple check marks, but nothing like in the pattern itself. So the pattern is perfectly fine, but you would have to get your own floss. If you want, I would be willing to send you the leftovers. Obviously, that is not going to be enough to finish the entire piece, but I don't know, maybe you could like color match DMC with it that way. Just let me know. Yeah, again, you would have to pay for the shipping because I just can't afford that right now. But if you would like to get the pattern from me, let me know, and I am perfectly willing to send it on to someone who will enjoy it, because I'm not going to do anything with it anymore now that I finished it. So yeah, let me know. So then I think the only, oh my god, I lost that. Okay, I found my shiny thread for the mermaids, which is apparently not in its bag, but I did find it. So the only thing I haven't shown yet is the mermaids, which is a project I'm gonna be starting on now. My goal is to do about 1,000 stitches of this and then I will have finished my rotation and start anew. I will definitely finish the video by then. Like, this is the last project I'm going to be working on in this video, but this is it. This is the Mermaids of the Season cell by Bella Filipina. The fabric is from Megan Coffee Craft. She made it especially for this cell. I don't remember the count I'm doing this on. I think it might be 32. It might also be 28. I'm not sure. I have finished summer, other than the beads and the backstitching, and I think I might be missing one color that I didn't have at the time, but I do have now. And then I have started spring. So the words are in Dutch. So the summer, spring, and the winter and fall will be as well. But yeah, I really wanna bead and finish summer. But I think when I finish spring and bring the borders down, maybe I will start beading, or I might not start beading until all the way at the end, because I do use a hoop, so I need to make sure that wherever I bead won't be in the hoop anymore ever. So I'm not sure if I can do that or not. So I might just have to do all the cross stitching first. I've never beaded anything before except for like one small male heel kit. So yeah, it's gonna be an experience. I hope I'll be okay with it. I've never done it on fabric, so if you have any advice for that, let me know. But I still have a bit of time before I get to that point, because I will definitely be doing all the cross stitching at the top first. So I'll be working on spring. Also, if I am missing that one green in summer, I might fill that in, but I'm not sure where that green should go. I do know I bought it for this project, but I'm not sure if I might have bought it for like the spring section instead. We'll see. That is also weird about beading. Oh, not beading, but stitching a project with beads in it. There are all these holes left over. It's so weird that it's not all filled in, but there needs to be beads there, and I can't do that yet because I stitch in a hoop. So yeah, I mean, I think that's all I have to show for right now. This is definitely a longer clip, but I had to show you a lot of projects, so that makes sense. I will tidy this up. Let me know about Aurora, and I will show you my Mermaids piece again once that has 1,000 stitches in it. Thanks for watching. Or I'll see you in the next clip. This is not the end of the video. See you in the next clip. Hi, it is Sunday, the last day of June, and I am gonna show you what 1,000 stitches looks like. So I have finished my 1,000 stitches on my mermaid cell. I finished the border and I made a great start on the tail, I think. This went so quickly. Like, I worked on this for like 2 days and a little bit. Like, it's still the morning. I only worked on this for like 150 stitches today. The rest of it I did in 2 days. Now, to be fair, I did do a lot of stitching those days, more than I get done on some other days. But yeah, it went so quickly. Especially the tail is just a lot of fun. It's just 4 or 5 shades of green that I have like laying around me. And yeah, it was great. So I did a little over 1,000 stitches, like 1,030 or something like that, because I wanted to finish my strands. And this is what she looks like right now. I didn't check if I was missing that one green in summer. I just decided that that was way too much effort. I would just, if I am missing a green in summer, I'll just do it when I do the beading and the back stitching, when I'm like working on her again anyway. So for now, I am gonna put this away. I am still a couple days behind on my 6th project, which is a goal of 50 stitches a day. I think I'm like 3 or 4 days behind, so I'm gonna do those today, hopefully, and then I will film a clip of that, and then I will edit this vlog and post it, and it will be like the entirety of, well, no, what, I don't remember when I started this, but it will be nicely wrapped up in June, and then in July I can start anew. So at the moment I'm thinking of 3 different options of how to continue making videos. Option, I think I've talked about this throughout the vlog, but I'm still just gonna like narrow it down to the 3 options that I'm considering right now, and then you can let me know which of those 3 your preferences, and we'll see what happens in July. But option 1 is to go back to my normal filming, where I just do one video, not vlogs. I'll just sit down and show all my projects that I worked on for like the past month, just like monthly updates basically. They won't be monthly necessarily, because I'm gonna do the like just one rotation of all my whips and then film that update. That's option 1. Option 2 is I do these like vlog style videos where I film just whenever I like move the hoop or switch projects or whatever, and I update those like once a month-ish. And option 3 is I do these like vlog style updates, but I upload, like I try to update weekly. So I'll just show you what I'm working on, like every day or most days, and then uploads that every Monday or something like that. So that would be like more like the way Crafty Gaming Jamie does it, if you know her channel. If you don't, go check her out. She's great. She has some beautiful projects. I love watching all her videos. She's making great progress on the ones that she's like has these goals on to complete. Definitely, yeah, go check her out if you haven't already. But anyway, those are like my 3 things that I'm considering right now. I don't know which will work best for me yet. I haven't edited one of these vlog style videos and uploaded it, so that I might figure out that I either hate editing these vlog style videos or it is way easier than the monthly updates. I don't know. We'll see when I get to it, but I think it mainly will depend on what you guys prefer. So I want to make things people want to watch, obviously. So if you watch me regularly and you're like, I would definitely prefer watching this, let me know, please. Because I think that will be like the main deciding factor on how I'm gonna do it. I have no idea how long this video ended up being. Probably quite long, I think, because this was like basically a month, which is obviously a lot. But yeah, I'm just gonna insert a quick video of where I'm at with 6 after I finish stitching on it today, so that you can see like what I got done in June, because that is like all the June progress of just like 50 stitches a day. So I think it's interesting to see how much I was able to get done in June. And then I will end the video. I probably won't talk anymore. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. But anyway, then I will end the video and I will see you at some point. Either I will do the weekly things, in which I will probably see you on Monday, or I will see you towards the end of the month. It will mainly depend on what you guys like, what is easiest for me, what I'm enjoying, obviously. Yeah, I haven't really figured out how I'm gonna go forwards. So please let me know if you have a preference. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but yeah. I'm just gonna stop talking now, because I feel like I am just continuously repeating myself. So you will see a quick clip of where I'm at with 6, and then that will be the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching if you did. I will link the Flosstubers I mentioned that I remember mentioning in the comment section below. If not in the comment, in the description below. I think the people I mentioned are the ones I like regularly mention, which is Tracy from Worlds of Stitches, who does the big Disney piece I'm doing, and who I love watching. I love watching all of them, obviously. So the other one is Viking Stitches, who I also love watching. She is also doing the Dimensions kit that I showed you to finish off, and she's also working on a Make It Pink design, just like I am. A different one, but still. Yeah, she's great as well. Definitely go check her out. And Crafty Gaming Jamie. I think those are the only 3 I mentioned, so I will try and put those 3 in the description below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to, please leave a comment or a like or subscribe. It makes me really happy, but don't feel obligated, obviously. And I will see you in the next video. Happy stitching. And here it is, my June progress of 6. I managed to finish the 3rd block, which is so exciting. I'm gonna continue doing the 50-ish stitches a day in July. I don't think that will be enough to get another like border block finished, because I had done more on this one, I think, at the start of June than I have on this one at the start of July. But I will get as far as I can without those 50 stitches a day on here. Technically, I did 50 extra stitches, so the 1st of July is done, just because then I could finish this like section, which I just wanted to get finished when I was that far, you know? I wanted to get the hoop off it so I could show it to you, and I didn't want to leave like one line of stitches that still needed to be done. But this is it. And okay, you just fell. I'll try and cut that out. As I was saying, with that, my vlog is also done.